Attention, the following broadcast has been approved by OutcatsedOC. Viewer discretion is advised. Incoming transmission in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up guys, Megan Ross here giving you AEW in a week, and we are following on that the Continental Classic has been going on in Dynamite, Rampage and Collision. You didn't get a review last week because we were doing a pay-per-view review, so we're going to just reel off where we are currently standing. So Switchblade did win his first match against Roosh, so he has 3 points, and he is going against Swerve Strickland, who also has 3 points. The match was very good between both of them. Swerve really showed his strengths and the same style that has been putting me in this conversation of main event style, and Switchblade tried to slow him down and keep him to the more technical pace that Switchblade does. Switchblade did catch the loss from Swerve in a very unique way of stopping Switchblade's finisher of the Blade Runner. And yeah, Strickland is in a heavy lead with 6 points now, the same as Jon Moxley. So I think this is a great lead up and is really showing Swerve potentially being the title holder for this Triple Crown belt. I mean, it'd be awesome if it is, but I know he also wants the conversation of to be the first African American world champion in AEW, and I would love to see that. We will see where that goes. Hopefully they do push that further. We then also had Mark Briscoe versus Roosh. This match was great again. I really love seeing Mark Briscoe coming out and doing his solo work. He was known incredibly for his tag work with his brother that passed away, but it is nice that they are showing him in these single competitions, showing he has that potential and strength. He did come off a loss here, which makes me feel like he is getting this underdog story, that he will have this upscale in the tournament. But Roosh was very confident, had the strength in this match, and really showed it as best as he could. Daniel Bryan was on commentary for this as well, and he really sold how well Roosh wrestled in the match. We then got Jon Moxley versus Jay Lethal. As I said, Moxley now leading with 6 points. Jay Lethal lost. And I don't know what's going on with this. I hope this makes Jay Lethal realise I've relied on the people around me too much. I've lost my edge. I've lost that I can't fight in solo competition anymore. And it makes Jay Lethal become a solo wrestler again. Leave this group he's had lingering around him with Jeff Jarrett and everyone, and build him back up again. We had Christian Cage and Adam Copeland having a one-on-one, back-and-forth kind of promo. We had Christian Cage really digging deep, talking about Edge's mom and how Edge lost his mom. Also the factor of oh, I know you never really had a dad. My dad took you in. You were like a brother to me. And he was like, oh, yeah, no, I've thought about it long and hard. Let's do this for your mom. Let's be a team again. To Adam Copeland, kicks him straight in the nuts, holds him, and he goes, oh, by the way, go fuck yourself. Throws it straight back at Christian Cage, which I thought was incredible. He brought the receipts. This feud is building up even more, and we are getting that, clean Adam Cole style that we all know and love. That kind of more angry, psychopathic style of Adam Copeland, and I'm fully here for this feud now, especially if it's going into solos matches. Rampage had some great matches here and there. The most highlight one for me that I would like to talk about is the Outcasts kind of have Anna Jay now filling in that spot of Toni Storm, and it's not really going along so well. Ruby Soho doesn't seem that good about it, but hopefully it works out in their favour. I kind of like where this is going. But yeah, that was all of major note there. And then we go to Collision. We are in the Blue League of the tournament style matches, and we had Claudio Castagnoli versus Brody King. I absolutely loved this match. There were so many incredible moments of just big meaty men slapping meets high flying moves that I didn't expect to see. There was a great spot where we see Claudio Castagnoli literally power lift Brody into the air to do the European uppercut. And that's like a 285-pound guy Claudio's just throwing. And he did the big spin on Brody King. Brody didn't even mess around either. I saw moonsaults from him, pile drivers, just incredible match. And the lariat he hit to get the finish out so good, and Brody King getting the win just makes me very happy because he is now leading with 6 points in this tournament as well. And for me, Brody King is very underrated in the House of Black, but he is making his name shown here and showing how he isn't messing around. We then get Andrade El Idolo versus Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia kind of taking away the dancing mid-match. Maybe Daddy Magic's words have finally been getting to him. But Daniel Garcia came with a chip on his shoulder and really showed he wanted to fight. And he brought the fight to Andrade. Some incredible technical wrestling, some awesome chops. Really funny spot where Andrade sees Woo Energy on the collision table, picks them up, drinks it, and hits a Woo. I just thought that was funny advertisement, but also something if I was in a wrestling match, I'd probably do if I was enjoying myself. But the match was great. It added to the feud that is potentially happening of Andrade and Miro. CJ Perry is currently being the manager to Andrade, and Miro doesn't like this at all. So we will see where all of this goes forward. It was a shame Daniel Garcia got the loss, but I feel once again they are building these underdog cards versus these bigger names, and Andrade is a very big name to kind of have this loss against. We got a really cool match between Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal versus Malachi Black and Buddy Murphy. There was some incredible spots from Buddy Murphy and Matt Sydal. Like tope suicidas, everything that you could expect. You had them both do matching meteoras, like Matt Sydal and Buddy Matthews, and it was so good. I just loved this match. Big shout out to like Matt Sydal. For a guy in his 40s, the way he flies like he's in his mid-20s as a high flyer, and he has been around in several different promotions, and you can really tell he just loves to be that type of wrestler. We got a cool tease of a feud between Abaddon and Julia Hart. I thought that was awesome as well, especially because of Abaddon getting a win against Kira Hogan and seeing Abaddon on more television. I don't know if this means Abaddon is going to align with House of Black if Julia beats Abaddon, but we will see how that progresses in the next few weeks. But I thought it was an incredible storyline going forward there, and a great shot of a new TBS challenge we haven't really saw much. There was some other interesting kind of developments after House of Black won against Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels. FTR came out and House of Black were trying to make it like, oh, you're coming to join House of Black, aren't you, FTR? We've always been there for you. We've always been a constant for you, which didn't happen. They kind of just had a fight and left the ring before anything else crazy happened. We have Keith Lee backstage, and Shane Taylor calls him out to verse him at Final Battle, and that's now been added to the card. One of the best backstage spots for me personally was Ethan Page calling out Kenny Omega for them both to wrestle in Canada next week, and I'm fully here for that Collision episode. I love Ethan Page. I love that he's getting singles competition, and against big names like Kenny Omega, that definitely puts him into the conversation again, and they need to put him in the conversation because for me, Ethan Page has everything, and if you are sleeping on a talent like Ethan Page, he will just go take himself to another company. It's exactly what he did with Impact when Impact wouldn't push him as the solo guy, wouldn't cause the feud between him and Josh Alexander for that title picture. Ethan went to AEW, he went to New Ventures, and I feel like if AEW don't start making him be a solo runner again, that will happen again. He will find another company and find his footing in. We then get to the main event, Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson. Eddie Kingston brought incredible chops to this match. Like these are some of the most outrageous ones I've heard from him in a long time. And Danielson just ate it. He was like, "Yep, let's go for it." For me, I loved the storytelling in the ring as well, where Eddie Kingston knew he was down and out, but he was just screaming no at Bryan. Even gave him the middle finger before Bryan hit the Busico. There we go. Got the word out in the end. when he hits the Busaiku knee on Eddie Kingston and gets the 1-2-3. It sucks. Eddie Kingston has 2 losses now. I really need him to win all his next matches, or he has completely lost this bout with even having a chance of clawing his way back into this tournament. And I can't have that for Kingston. He needs this. You doubted me. Yeah, I've not done tournaments. Yeah, I'm at 2 losses, but watch me come back and win it all now. It's all of it. It's good. It's building up incredible for this tournament, and it was a really fun AEW this week, and especially because a lot of the posters now advertising All In the UK and really building already up for a pay-per-view that's all the way in August. We're already getting people advertised for it. There's already tickets on sale, and I feel like this tournament will lead into, now that belt will be defended, and storylines through the next few pay-per-views. Another massive one is they're already promoting Sting and his last ever match in the Revolution pay-per-view, which I thought was great to see, because they launched a poster which shows every version of Sting, all his different faces in the background, because it will be his final ever match. But let me know what you guys thought of AEW this week. What was your favourite match? Are you enjoying the tournament so far? Are you like me and you're on the edge of your seat because some of your favourite wrestlers are losing those opportunities in the points? And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we drop a new video. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. And also give it a like and drop a comment. And I'll see you guys next week for me wrapping up all of AEW again. See ya.